What's up, guys? We are on the start of day 22, the beginning of week 4. It's hammer time. I'll go over some statistics later today or maybe tomorrow. I still got to write field report and get the other video posted. But pretty good so far. Feeling a lot more confident now that I've been doing the meditations, eating healthier, taking action every day, getting some good results, getting a lot of feedback in the field. Tom Torero used to say it's 90% action, 10% theory. And it's really how you're going to learn just the social skills, meeting people, getting over approach anxiety. It's by taking action. I'm getting ready to go out now. It's like maybe 5:30, close to 6. I will get my 5 approaches done. Only good things are going to happen. If they go very quickly, I can come back and do something else. If they go very well, then we'll have epic stories to tell and new field reports to write. Nothing bad's going to happen. It's only going to be very good or it's going to be very funny and I'll learn something from it. In all honesty, I'd rather not go out. This is why I have the commitment of doing 5 a day. Pretty tired. Have to do the field report, have to do some video editing, all this stuff. I could convince myself not to do it, but then if I take off today, there's really nothing stopping me from not doing it tomorrow as well. Some other thing will just come up. And then 2 weeks has gone by and you've done 0 approaches, you have 0 leads, your dating life is not where you want. You're not building up the skill set. You're actually going to have more anxiety the next time you go out. So just keeping momentum. That's the goal. That's what I'm looking to do. I will update you as the approaches go on. Looking to do 5. Come home after that. We'll see where things go. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. What's up, guys? I'm at the Emporium Mall. I think that's what it's called. I've been walking around for about 10 minutes in my head a little bit, not wanting to do much. It's getting close to 6:30. I do want to get this done quick so I can go home. So I'm gonna have to up my game and just go in and do it. But that's the update. We'll see what happens. I got 5 to go still. I've done 0 so far. But we'll get it done. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll find some cool stuff to film and can put music to. I don't know. All right, talk to you soon. Peace. What's up, guys? Just got done with my first approach. Long instant date. Very cute girl from Kyrgyzstan. She's only in Bangkok for the evening. She leaves tomorrow. She's been here for a few days. But really good instant date. Very super cute girl. Unfortunately, I couldn't really make any progress. The good thing was that I did go for it right away. She was very receptive. She was going to go home initially, but because it was like 6 p.m. when I met her, I just teased her for going home to be an old lady. Instead of being an adventurous, it's her last night in Bangkok, which she liked. So we went and got tea. Good conversation. Would like to see her again. Definitely probably won't because she's going to Europe again tomorrow. But yeah, very cute girl. Good first interaction. It's 9:30 now, so I gotta get these other 4 done if possible. I might have to change the rules. Can't be doing 3-hour instant dates and having to get 5 in all the time because you don't know what'll happen. But I still got to write these field reports. I still got to edit videos. I still got work to do. But definitely feel my skill set improving. Definitely more comfortable just going for it, getting instant dates, building up that skill set. I feel like a good experience for both of us. So that's the update. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. All right, we did a second approach at the grocery store. Very cute Russian girl in like a tank top, kind of booty short jean shorts. Very good interaction. Very cute Russian girl. I wish I would see more Russians around here. Got her telegram, kind of fizzled out at the end. She leaves tomorrow, or she leaves July 1st. So probably no way that's going to happen, but I felt like I was flirty. Felt like it was a good interaction. I showed some intent. Good enough interaction to get her telegram. So making progress would be great if I met a girl that actually was in Bangkok for a while. But that's why you got to do the volume. You never know who you're going to meet, what's going to happen, who you vibe with. So there we go. Try to do 3 more. It's 9:45 now. I did see a cute girl I was going to talk to, but it was too close to that Russian girl. I should have just gone for it anyways. Like, who knows if that girl's even going to message me back. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. Peace. What's up, guys? We are back at the house. It is 8 minutes to 11 p.m. I did get the 5 approaches done. The last 3, you can read about them. Really nothing happened. Did get 1 number, but it's going to flake. So that's why numbers aren't your objective. Yes, it's good to get. Maybe she does respond out of nowhere. Who knows? But it wasn't a solid interaction. And I wanted to get home anyways. I might have to adjust this approach. I don't know that I can get 5 approaches done if I'm doing long instant dates because by the time the date is over, maybe we go to a rooftop or whatever. Also, by the time this one got done, there wasn't a lot of people. So I will see what happens today. I wanted to make sure I got 5, even though I did have the instant date. We'll just play it by ear, but good to get out there. As I said before, I didn't really feel like approaching. Did struggle for the first 10, 15 minutes, but did see this girl. And, once I got in, just kind of my skill set has been improving. I know it's kind of working. This is the importance of taking action. And she was very receptive, got her out on the date. She's leaving tomorrow. So would have been good to get to know her a little bit more. Maybe I wasn't seductive enough. If maybe it wasn't even possible to do anything. She had just broken up with her boyfriend and still seemed a little upset about that. So you do what you can. Had a good conversation. Gave her some value. Fun for me. Good time. Yeah, it is 11 p.m. now. I got to wake up at 8. Gaming is time consuming, but you got to immerse yourself sometimes if you really want to build this skill set. It's just like anything that you want to get great at. You got to put in the work, put in the reps. But feeling good. Day 22 is in the books. This is the start of week 4. Tomorrow I'll edit this and then I'll add some statistics. We'll put that at the end of this video so it's a little bit longer. I didn't really shoot anything. I'm going to write that field report hopefully today from the date yesterday. This shit's time consuming. All these reports, video editing, gaming. It's a good thing I got the cleaning business so I can get all this shit done. Hopefully it adds value to you guys. I want to help you guys win. Get you guys on the dating scene. Make sure, show that this is possible for you. I'm 42. I didn't believe this shit was possible when I was 34. So let alone 42. If I was just getting into this, I'd have a lot of limiting beliefs. So hopefully I can shatter some of that for you, show you what's possible if you put in the work, if you start learning new stuff. That's it for now. I'm going to do a shower and then edit. Actually, no, shower and then field report. All right, peace. What's up, guys? As I said, I would go over some of the results so far from the last 22 days. Today is day 23. So let's just dive into it. I'm not going to break down anything too spectacular. You can read about those in the Substack. I go through every day my approaches, what happened during the day, some feedback from the dates, stuff of all that. So I'm not going to dive into everything. I just want to give you just a quick update. It's been 3 weeks total so far. As you can see, this is just kind of a breakdown. I color coordinate stuff just because I like to keep track, see how I'm doing, what improvements can be made. That's if you don't track it, how are you going to improve it, So purple is I got their Instagram, so contact detail. Green is a contact detail. Orange is it was a good interaction. I could have done more. So it's not a blowout where a girl just walks off right away. It's something that was in my control. Maybe I could have persisted a little bit more. Maybe I could have done something, just keep the interaction going. So plenty of oranges, quite a few reds. Like reds, sometimes a girl just says she doesn't speak English and she just walks off. That's why I want to track it. I want to know what interactions could I have done better in and then reflect on what I could have done to improve. So that's what that is. So far, I started on June 8th. Didn't get a ton of traction the first day, some interactions that could have led somewhere. And then the next day had 3 contact details. So far, pretty good. Some good contact details. It's hit or miss, but every day I'm pretty consistently getting some phone numbers, Instagrams, whatever, some way to contact them. And then I started to get on dates. Pink is, I eventually got on a date with her. So this girl, got her number on the 11th of June. And then about 3 weeks later, I was able to get her out, the 26th. So wanted to just keep track of that. But you can just kind of see there is a lot of blowouts. There's a lot of interactions that I know I could have improved on, and maybe it could have led to something if I was just more comfortable flirting, being myself. There's a lot of factors. Sometimes you just get into an interaction, you don't know what to say, your mind freezes up. And I know for me, I'll ask some interview type questions And then the girl's wondering, why are you talking to me? You stopped me directly, and then you're talking about why I'm in Bangkok or something like that. So it's a good way to reflect. Yeah, so this first week, pretty solid. Got some good contact details. A lot of interactions I could have improved on. Week 2, same thing. Started off with quite a few blowouts to start the week. Then got some contact details the next day. Um, Turquoise is a girl that I've seen, went on a date with, and then had a good experience. I've been seeing her a few times now, keeping in contact still. So maybe I'll see her for a little bit. We'll see what happens. I don't want to rush into things. She might fall off. She's busy. I'm busy. Stuff happens. So this is the importance of abundance, really. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen. But seeing her, so that was good. So by week 2, I've already made some progress. Seeing a girl somewhat consistently. And then you can see for a couple days, blowouts. Didn't really have a lot I could have improved on because there were blowouts. Just things that, well, you can still improve on them. Just they didn't go anywhere. Like, I just either messed it up right away or she just wasn't interested. So, some days are like that. This is kind of when my confidence started to slip a little bit. A lot of this, I was eating poorly too. My diet wasn't on point. My meditation I wasn't doing meditation. So the start of week 3 is when I started to focus again on eating healthy, meditating. And I think that was one of my best weeks yet. So we'll see. But yeah, you can see plenty of times, didn't get any contact details, blowouts. Start of week 3. Yellow is I got on an instant date, and typically I'll get their WhatsApp or some contact detail. So start of week 3, 4 blowouts, and then an instant date, which lasted quite a while. This girl happened to be, I think, 20 years old, from Morocco. Very cute girl. You do the best you can. Good, solid interaction. She's just a traveler. But yeah, so started week 3, started to get more contact details. Still a lot of sets that lasted a while, but some girls just aren't interested. They have boyfriends. You just talk to them for a while. Yeah, so that's the breakdown of that. And then another girl that I've been seeing, messaging. I talked about her in the last video. Very cute girl. We will see what happens. But yeah, I think that one has a high potential of going forward. Like, I will see consistently. But you just never know what happens. So that's the importance of abundance, in my opinion. And then yesterday, first approach led to an instant date, lasted for several hours. Good experience. So we're starting off week 4 pretty strong, 3 contact details. Here's my tracker, the amount of approaches I've done every day. So total approaches for the first week was 38, then 41, then 46. So ramping up. Total so far, including yesterday's, 130. So 130 approaches in 3 weeks and a day. Very solid, I think. I would recommend you're doing at least 20 to 30 a week. If you're only doing like 5 to 10, it's just not enough reps, not enough practice. A lot of girls sometimes just have a boyfriend, or they're leaving the next day, or they don't speak English, or whatever. There's a lot of factors. So the more reps you can do, the better. Like I said, the first week started off strong. I was eating pretty clean that week, and then I drifted on Sunday, started eating some shit. Stress got to me. Then I could see it affected my amount of contact details I was getting. The amounts of dates I had was only 1. And then I switched it. I started meditating. I started eating healthy. And now I had 15 contact details last week and 4 dates. And then this week, I've already got 3 contact details just from yesterday and an instant date. So this is why I track. It's good to see where I'm at, how the interactions are going, what I can do to improve. I can already tell, just with this little sample size, but over the last week, my interactions have been getting way better. I got 15 contact details, which led to 4 dates. I need to optimize my texting, get some of these girls out. There's lessons to be learned there. But yeah, the more reps I get, the better, the faster I'll improve. The more quality girls I'll get. I'll be able to pick the right girls for my life. This girl yesterday was great. We will see what happens. I don't know a ton about her. We've only met a few times. So we will continue to improve and to grow. But yeah, so far 8 dates in 3 weeks. That's a mixture of instant dates and set dates where we plan a date, meet up. But yeah, 8 dates, pretty good, pretty solid. Happy with those results. Could definitely improve along the way. But I have noticed when I eat clean, when I meditate, when I'm taking action, I do feel better. I go in with a positive attitude because I'm meditating and I'm imagining what I want to be like that day. And so I'm not taking things personal. I don't have these ups and downs like I typically do. A lot of this is diet. I talked about that with my friend this morning. I get I grew up on sugary food. So sugar cereals for breakfast, fast food for dinner, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch with chips and just stuff that was never whole foods pretty much ever, unless it was like chicken or steak for dinner. But lot grew up with this stuff. So I get triggered if I eat Pizza Hut. I love Pizza Hut and I love the cookie pizza that comes with it. And I'll eat that and then I'll eat that for 4 days because I get just triggered. It's very addicting for me. So I'm trying to stay away from that. They say moderation is key. For me, I'm kind of all or nothing. This is why I don't smoke. I know if I smoke a cigarette, I'm just done. I'll start smoking again. This is why I don't want to drink. If I go out and have a few beers, I'll get buzzed and then I won't stop all night. And then I'll be drunk all night and then I'll feel like shit the next day. Same with food. If I eat sugar, I will just go nuts and I'll go buy a candy bar and a soda. I'm trying to stay away with that. Doing good so far. Yeah, just a breakdown of that. Hopefully this stuff is enlightening for you. Would love to see what your results are. How many approaches are you doing per week? Because it is a skill set, it is possible, but you have to get out and practice. You have to get these interactions. You have to desensitize yourself to talking to girls. You have to go for the girls that you want. I found so far with the amount of reps that I'm doing, because I have the commitment of 5, I'm making sure I go out. I'm going to get it done before I leave. And it does force me to go talk to the hottest girls because it's like, okay, that girl just walked by. I need to get another set done. I'm just going to go talk to her. And I find the more attractive the girls are, the more receptive they typically are because they have high self-esteem. They know they look good. They like that you're being direct with them. And most guys are intimidated to talk to them. So always good. Getting the reps, game changer. It desensitizes yourself to it. If you've been watching the videos, you know every day I really don't want to go out to do it. Like I was thinking about it today. It's 4 p.m. now. I got a call at 5 and then I'm like, I don't want to go do it. I'd rather stay home. I don't want to go face that stress of, going to find an approach or, thinking in my head already, like they're going to lead to nowhere. And obviously that's not true. I've got some data to back up. Like these approaches are not going bad. I'm getting results from it. But my mind is still trying to tell me, you don't want to do it. Just stay home, stay in your comfort zone. But I will do it because I made that commitment. I will figure out how to get it done. We will see. As I mentioned in the field report, I might have to modify the challenge because of my very first approach yesterday led to a long instant date. And by the time I was done, it was hard to find girls that I was super attracted to. So I was probably talking to girls that I thought were cute, but I probably wouldn't want to see. So that's kind of one of the downfalls. But yesterday it did work out. I just did the 5 and then I went home. I got home late, unfortunately. But that's part of the gig. I want to build this skill set. I'm going to do whatever it takes. It does take action. These girls are not just going to come approach me. If they did approach me, I'm still not building up the skill set of facing my fears, going through the approach anxiety, just pushing through. And I mentioned in the previous video as well, like you can give girls an amazing experience by talking to them, getting over that approach anxiety. Sometimes, like a lot of the times you'll see the blowouts, the orange. A lot of the times I'm nervous. I don't know what to say. And it's because I'm in my head, I'm filtering myself. And that's why I want to keep this data so I can see, okay, this week I struggled a lot with a lot of oranges. Why is this? Oh, well, you weren't paying attention to what they said and you just started talking about some random stuff. Or I could see week 2, I dipped a lot because my diet was terrible and I wasn't sleeping properly and my mind was messed up from the food I was eating. So then this week I adjusted. I meditated all last week, every day. I ate clean every day last week. And the results are pretty clear. I go from 7 contact details to 15. So more than double. And then yesterday was a good start. 2 super solid interactions to start. My kind of girls, very attractive. And then the last 3, not super my type, but I wanted to get 5 in before the end of the day. Any rep is still good, still give girls value. I still thought they looked nice. I wanted to say hi. They weren't interested. I maybe could have persisted a little bit more, didn't. It is what it is. We will leave it there. These videos are getting kind of long. Hopefully this stuff is helpful for you. Let me know what you guys want to see. what's going to help you get the dating life you want in your 30s and 40s, 50s, whatever, after a breakup, after a divorce, whatever it is. What would help you start making progress to get the dating life that you want, to meet the girl of your dreams? So let me know about that. That's it for now. I got a call at 5, so I'm going to go eat, edit this video, do my approaches, write the field report for later, follow along in the Substack. Trying to be as transparent as possible. I don't really have any shame about what happens on the dates. I'm just trying to learn as I go. So let me know what's going to help you guys. All right, that's it. Peace.